How long does it really take to entitle land? If you've heard it's a quick 60-day process, I have some news for you. You're probably going to be disappointed. Let's get real about the timelines you can actually expect in the world of land development. So, what's the truth? The entitlement process is a marathon, not a sprint. For something relatively minor, like a simple approval, you're likely looking at 6 to 12 months. If you need to rezone the property, that timeline stretches to 12 to 24 months, and for those huge, complex master plan communities, we're talking 2 to 5 years, sometimes even longer. You might be wondering, why does it take so long? Well, it's because you're not just filling out a form. You're coordinating a whole symphony of experts and reports. We're talking about engineers, traffic studies, environmental reports, and utility studies. Each of these components needs to be completed, reviewed, and approved. The process is sequential. One step has to be finished before the next one can even begin. An engineer can't finalize their plans until the traffic study is done. The city can't review anything until all the reports are submitted. Then come the review cycles. The planning staff looks at your proposal, provides comments, and you have to make revisions. You resubmit and they review it again. This back and forth can happen multiple times. On top of all that, you have public hearings and sometimes unforeseen political delays that can add months to your project. It's a complex dance with many partners. But here's a crucial point. A long timeline isn't necessarily a bad thing. In fact, it can be your best friend. While you're working through the entitlement process, the value of your land is often increasing. Why? Because with each approval you secure, you are systematically removing risk from the project. A piece of land with a full set of approvals is far more valuable to a builder than raw, unzoned land. Experienced, sophisticated landowners understand this. They don't just cross their fingers and hope for a speedy process. They plan for the timeline. They build the carrying costs into their financial models and see the waiting period as an investment. So the key question isn't really, how long will this take? The better question is the potential increase in value worth the wait? And in many, many cases, the answer is a resounding yes. Patience and strategy can turn a good investment into a fantastic one. If you're a landowner and you're thinking about selling, please don't guess on the timeline or the potential of your property. Let's have a conversation and evaluate it properly. We can look at what approvals are realistically possible, estimate how long they might take, and determine whether the financial upside justifies going through the process. Your land could be worth significantly more with the right strategy. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.